of your purse.
Well, that's okay.
I think it's leaking.
Mom, share your pictures.
I'll send it to you.
Okay. Can I take it?
You want that picture? Okay. Here, let me put it on my camera and so Snapchat.
Welcome to the last boat of this.
Congratulations, you're not
Be
going to
careful,
get
don't drop it on the glass.
Yeah.
This
Right.
is
Congratulations, you're not going to get good pictures.
Okay,
Actually, you do. This is a tiny phone. It's only good for your
This is
hands.
the second floor
Yeah, this is a tiny
of
phone.
this aquarium.
I might leave my drink up
We're
there wide open.
going on the glass
Somebody's
boat.
gonna mess with it.
Now they're going to spit in it.
We're gonna see some sharks and fish flying
Ain't nobody
around.
saying don't mess with it. We're just trying
It's
to
gonna be crazy.
I'm also, I guess this is part of where I get my,
Watch
What's
splash
it,
boat on my own
paranoia?
thing.
yes.
Papa,
And also
Nanny,
Mom.
Mom.
And you. I guess I just have a paranoid family.
We're gonna be on the splash
I'd say I'm the
boat.
most paranoid of all of us.
We should take off shortly.
As soon as other people get in here. Holy
Don't
crap.
rock the boat.
Oh, look at that big one. Oh my god, look at the
This thing is
chainsaw.
fat.
Wow.
Sawfish
Yeah,
look
he saw
crazy
trees
though.
down in the. He saw trees down in the water.
Look at that one down there.
You know what,
Hey,
Landon?
Mom. I actually set it to record mode too. Or when we start moving. Just take pictures until we start something, I don't know. I'm so scared that I'm gonna accidentally pull the thing.
Oh my, oh my,
Yeah,
oh my,
accidentally.
oh
You're
my.
not gonna pull it.
That's a big
Mom,
shark.
Just don't touch it.
Big shark.
If you do, you go through the roof.
Yeah.
What's it supposed to do?
Big
Don't
shark right there.
Touch it.
I'm gonna
He
touch
just
it.
said it would inflate like a car
Like an airbag.
airbag.
It just get tight.
No, it would. And it would
You guys
hurt.
want to see something cute? You'll look over your shoulder, and if you guys want to stand up and take
Oh,
a peek,
oh, 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 look at that. Look at that one.
I'm not standing.
Guys, look at that one. Look at that
Okay,
one.
look.
Wow.
Oh my god, that is a big boy.
Ooh, look. Don't peer with your camera. Look with your eyes, not your camera.
That is good.
we'll have all three of our shorts pulled with them. This finger is like this.
Dude, that is a big one. There's some little fish down there. Whatever that long boy
Like,
is.
look over here while you can.
What the?
Yeah.
That is cool.
That's all
That is cool. Oh, look over here.
Swordfish.
Pour it over here. No,
Don't leave my phone over.
It's waterproof, ain't it?
No?
no, this thing is fine.
Look at that.
You can have it back whenever we
I
sit
wonder how
down.
long it took you to memorize all that.
Do what?
I wonder how long it took you to memorize all that.
Day of doing it
I
over and over and over.
that job. I don't remember.
It's repetitive.
Those ones are pretty slow. Look how slow they move.
Okay, I'm on it.
You can see them barely moving. Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
What? That's a big boy.
Big boy.
I want to go in.
This thing's in the wrong area.
Don't pull on it.
Stop it.
It's a habit.
Oh my God. He would do it.
Do I need to sit over here?
Don't stop messing with it.
Don't even get your hands off of it.
We got insurance.
Stop. That's a serious.
Pam don't even want to be near on it. I want to get it.
Hey, there's too much weight on that side. You're going to keep it open.
Okay, right.
That is not true.
Yeah, it
Why
is.
would you believe that?
If there's too much weight on one
You're
side.
too
It ain't
fat.
good. It has to be severely overweight.
You're to say that is all four of us combined.
I mean, if you puff that thing up, then maybe. I feel like it's going to have to accidentally puff it up.
I ain't going to puff it up.
I don't believe you.
You come over here and hold it.
No. I mean, I'll get caught in the blow-up process.
about to move.
I really
Looks like we're about to move.
Yeah.
What was it?
I feel like I've got.
Oh, that's a large shark.
I don't even think so. You're already on. It's too late. You gotta go. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Plus, we already paid.
That's the important part.
Yeah.
After payment, there's no going back, no matter how dangerous it is. I know, or no matter how uncomfortable you feel that.
Hopefully none of them jump up.
No, baby,
Hello,
that
welcome
wouldn't be
directly to Scott's Automotive Venture. I'm here at Gatlinburg Tour Guide. My name is Danny. There in the back, we have trusted navigator Kendall. Do be kind. She's the one thing keeping us from being lost at sea with our only friend being volleyball. We are on top of Shark Lagoon. We don't call it that for nothing. There are 18 live sharks who call these waters home. We have 11 sand tiger sharks, 3 nurse sharks, 3 sandbar sharks, and 1 oceanic blacktip. We also have special guests to keep your eyes open for. We have the southern stingray here, the orange snake worm, the only one in this tank. There's a sand tiger shark, one of our females. We also have 2 sawfish, a male and a female, and if we're lucky, we could see our green sea turtle salad. No promises. She loves hide and seek, and she's very good at it. If you have a question about something you see, please be more specific than, ooh, what's that? We have over 5,000 naps down there across 76 species. We'll take a hot minute to figure out what we're talking about. This is our largest exhibit, Aquarium, over 550,000 gallons of man-made salt water. It's all man-made. We're too far from the ocean to carry a bucket back and forth. Instead, we take Gatlinburg City water, we get rid of the chlorine, fluoride, stuff like that. That's the stuff these fish actually want, like a couple hundred pounds of table salt. We do use 7 different types of salt, but most of it's the same stuff that you put on your food as long as you don't use iodized salt. Coming up down below us, we're going to start to see the most dangerous animal on Earth. They're so dangerous, in fact, we have to do everything we can to keep them away from our sharks, but no matter what we try, they won't stop trying to touch them. This tunnel is where we keep our people fish. Yeah, we do our best to train them, so if you smile and wave, they should smile and wave back. More advanced will take your picture. Some of them may never notice us. They are the subspecies called oblivious fish. Watch out for tiny people fish. They are the most dangerous. Stare into their eyes too long to steal your time, money, and sanity. Sometimes they steal your hair color, and if you're really unlucky, they steal your hairline.
Lucky for some of us, they don't have a hairline.
If Jess was here.
Now, all throughout this tank, we're going to see a bunch of corals. Tell me, do you think the coral in this tank looks real or fake?
I'm gonna guess. That's my guess.
Oh god, it's getting blurry.
Is it real? Real. Cool.
Mom's getting blurry.
It's getting blurry. Up off your camera.
What did you say?
Oh, he said his camera's getting blurry. I think he's got to mop it off.
So the acrylic can really mess with the focus on the camera.
Oh, it's
So if there's not a manual focus, then it's sometimes it gets kind of.
okay.
Okay, I got it.
I'll see.
So
Yeah, okay. So he's taking it. You got it.
Taking pictures. Well, at least it's nice to know that it probably wasn't just me.
Well, I will say not all the acrylic in the aquarium gets walked on all day. So
That's true.
this is not the one that gets
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so all the coral in this tank is real fake. It's all concrete and plastic. Coral is actually a very fragile living animal. You bump into it, break it, you kill it, that make us sad. It's less than 20% of the original world's population is left alive today. Divers come down here several times a week. We have very big animals called these mudstone. One of which, especially our green sea turtle, she would scratch her butt on it, so we don't want to risk it. We keep our coral in safer locations. The main one's going to be living coral. It's in Gallery of the Seas after you go through the tunnel. All the coral in that tank is real live coral. It's beautiful. It's smaller than this. Our largest piece is not even the size of a regulation basketball. That has taken over 20-something years to grow. If this was real, it would have taken hundreds, if not thousands of years for this coral to get this big.
Oh my gosh.
Now, right down here, we can see our female sawfish. Now, she is the largest animal in our aquarium. About 13 feet long, she's going to weigh around 800 or so pounds. Now, that thing sticking out from her face, it looks like a saw we call a rostrum. The spikes sticking out on either side are made out of keratin. That's the same stuff your hair and your fingernails are made out of. She does not use that to cut down underwater trees. Not a lot of those to go around. It's actually a rake. Sawfish rake the sand back and forth, looking for crabs, shrimp, oysters, clams, stuff like that. underneath, when you look up at them in the tunnel, you notice they have goofy-looking grins.
Yeah.
The two goofy-looking grins, they're shaped like that because inside, instead of teeth, they have these flat plates called grinding plates. They use to grind up the hard shells of their food. Also, she's something known as a cartilaginous fish. What that means is that gal we're looking at has 0 bones in her body whatsoever. Her entire skeleton is cartilage. Same stuff your ears and your nose are made out of.
I have a question.
Yes.
When it comes to regular sawfish, do the male or female gets bigger?
Females. So when you're looking at fish, females are almost always bigger than males. The females need more muscle and a little bit of extra body fat in case they have to carry babies. It's not easy to swim, you got a passenger on board, so the females like to bulk up just in case. So the females are bulkier, the males are slimmer. You can see that across most fish species. Of course, it's not true for all of them, but it is true for most of them. Like whenever you're catching bass, if you catch a female bass about the same age as a male bass, that female bass could be about 3 pounds, while the male's only about 1 pound. With the sawfish, the male, he's about 500 pounds. So he's a good bit lighter than her, but he is longer than her, probably over 13 feet, up to 16 maybe, somewhere in that range.
That's big.
Yeah. But he's still lighter.
Yeah.
Now a lot of people think sawfish look like sharks. I will admit they kind of do. But sawfish are not sharks. Sawfish are rays. They're related to stingrays, manta rays, guitarfish, and electric rays.
I didn't know that.
Rays and sharks are each other's closest relatives, but they're not as closely related as alligators and chickens. The easiest way to tell them apart is to look for their gills. Rays' gills are on their bellies, sharks' gills are on their sides.
Oh, that's okay, because the rays got that same face underneath them that the sawfish has.
That makes sense.
There's a couple different things like that you can kind of tell them apart. Like almost all rays do have those goofy grins, those grinding plates. Now, not every single ray does. For instance, manta rays and all of the devil rays, they are filter feeders, so they don't have grinding plates. And I think certain species of skates have teeth, maybe, but don't quote me on that.
Oh, look at those.
Yes.
Why are they called that?
No, sir. That's just what they're called.
I guess.
Devil rays encompass. Now that's just like a common name. It's an all over like roaming compass of filter feeding rays. So it's one genus, I think, and it's going to be manta rays, both the oceanic and the reef manta ray, plus all the types of devil ray. I don't know all of them offhand, so I can't really do a big list off for you. But I do not know why they're called devil rays. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that they're like they have a really dark color to them. I don't know. You'd have to look it up. We don't usually talk about devil rays that much, so. Right here we can see a sandbar shark. Shows the creativity of ichthyologists. They're sharks that hang around sandbars.
Okay. So, have they ever bumped up into the glass or?
So the sandbars and the black tip, they bump their noses on stuff all the time. That's why a lot of times it looks like it's like a little red or pink or something. Now, I'm guessing you're referring to that sign in the tunnel. So what that is when we first added the fish to the aquarium, the first fish we actually added were the sand tiger sharks. And this was actually before the aquarium was even open. So they were putting them in and everything. They're all getting used to their new home. They've never seen invisible walls before. So one, she just ran straight into one of these female sand tigers, and they get spooked. They're big scaredy cats. Why they're popular for aquariums, because you don't want anything too dangerous or aggressive in here, but you want to see scary looking sharks.
Yeah.
So what had happened, she hit it, she freaked out a little. They can't close their mouths fully because their teeth are just going in too many directions. So when they freak out, they can like scratch stuff with their teeth a little, not meaning to. And so she scratched up the tunnel. Then our lead diver at the time actually went down there and buffed out the scratches, did his job. But just so happened the president of the company was there when it happened, and he was throwing a hissy fit, crying about how he had such a great idea for it. So the lead diver went back down with his dive knife and cut the tunnel back up. And then they printed out that plot. You know, the whole believe it or not, more often than not,
Yeah.
other questions?
Down there more?
No, we think on already.
Alright, I hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Be careful getting off this boat. Keep your life jackets on to get past those metal gates.
Alright, that's the end of the boat ride, people.